This hitman is already 70 years old, yet he still insists on carrying out missions. But he didn't expect to miss the target when it was just 2 meters away. The target's bodyguards heard the gunfire and rushed over to help. The old hitman fired 7 shots in a row and missed every one. He even got cornered by the 2 bodyguards. Jason became a hitman 40 years ago, and even though he's now getting older, he still refuses to give up the profession. When he's not on a mission, there's a different beautiful woman by his side every day, until one day during a mission he accidentally injured his wrist. The next afternoon the organization's leader summoned him. Jason thought it was just another new mission, but instead the leader told him to retire because of his wrist injury. If he didn't agree, he could train new hitmen instead. Jason knew that wasn't the real reason. It was because he was simply too old. He met his student Frank at a restaurant. After a long conversation he got a good sense of Frank's personality. Then he called the leader of the organization. He didn't want his student to only learn the theory. The organization assigned them a mission in Ireland. After a full day of traveling they finally met with the local handler. The handler told them the target was a golf enthusiast, someone who practiced at the club at the same time every day, and was always accompanied by 2 bodyguards. After learning the details, Frank couldn't wait, and took Jason to the course. But this time Jason didn't plan to let Frank join in on the mission. He wanted to give Frank a hands-on lesson. He disguised himself as a golf course staff member, and luck was on his side. When a golf ball happened to land near him, he quickly picked it up and headed into the forest. He waited until the target was just 2 meters away before making his move. But even at that close range he missed the shot. The 2 bodyguards quickly cornered Jason. Luckily Frank showed up just in time and perfectly took out the target. Back at the organization the leader immediately assigned them a new mission. Jason took one look at the photo and suddenly hesitated, because the new target was a high-ranking member of another hitman organization. But the leader reminded Jason there was no backing out now, because their last target was that high-ranking man's brother.